Good morning. I figured it out. I figured out how to get the two cameras going. Let's see. Make sure I got the sound, the mic turned off on one of them. You can hear me. Okay. Turn this volume down. Okay. Good morning. Y'all say hey as you're coming in and let me know that you can hear me. I can still hear me. Okay. Think I got everything good. Can y'all hear me and see both cameras? All right. So for today's project, it might sound a little weird, but I have actually just got a bunch of random wood pieces that I had laying around. And I am still very much on a mission to get through a bunch of my scraps. Hey, Shannon, thank you so much for letting me know. I'll put some of these away for a minute. All right, so I've got 4 pieces of wood here. Just random wood that was back there in my stash. And we're going to make some trays and maybe some art out of one of them. Good morning, sister. How is everybody today? I hope y'all had a great weekend. We did. We had a really good weekend. I'm so sore today. Yesterday, I helped my daughter paint her classroom. She moved to a different school, so she's setting up her new classroom. And I was up and down on the ladder painting a bunch yesterday, so I'm sore. There. All right, well, I do need to go ahead and get started painting. I've got some vintage linen out here. I'm just going to get all of the tops of these a coat of vintage linen because we are going to decoupage. And I've got a bunch of my scrap decoupage papers too. So I want all those colors to show really well. This one probably would have been okay because it's just natural wood. Hey, Donna. So I'm just going to give all these probably just one coat of this white paint. Okay, Shannon. I will be here. I did start closing on Tuesdays. If you were here last week, you might have heard that. I just didn't have many people coming in, but I'm here. But I do, when I finish today, I actually have to go to the thrift store because I was going to, I hear an echo. Okay. I got to go to the thrift store to get things to make for next week's video. I went to pull some things out to upcycle them, and I don't have anything. This is Jesse's 3rd year teaching. We definitely didn't need to do any shopping. We had boxes and boxes and boxes that had been in the basement since the end of school last year. Now, I won't be here next Tuesday. I am going on vacation. So excited. I haven't had a vacation a real vacation in a couple of years. Hey, Barb. Hey, Anna. Thank y'all so much for coming. To recap, I have a bunch of random wood pieces, and we're going to decoupage and upcycle them this morning. Just random wood from my stash. To start off, I'm giving everything a coat of vintage linen. And I got my cameras working. It was not easy. I had to go around backwards way to do it. And I had to find another old phone because I think that last one, it didn't want to work. The one I tried last week. Still working through my scraps. So I pulled out a bunch of scrap decoupage paper. I don't even know the names of some of these because I think that some of them are leftovers from when I was getting Sonnet's Makers box. So those were exclusive to that box, but I need to use them. I'm going to make these that already have holes in them. I'm just going to make some little trays out of them. I could have filled the holes, but I should have done that yesterday, and I wasn't here yesterday. But I've found some handles that will cover all those holes. I got, after doing those Christmas ornaments last week, I really got in the mood to start doing some Christmas stuff. But I'm going to make myself hold off until August before I do any more. So some of the stuff I'm going to do today is a little fallish, or can be used for fall. Okay, let's see. Is anything dry? This one's just a little bitty piece of wood. Let's see, what did I find for this one? Oh yeah, this is a little bit of the crate collage, I think, but it was the end of it, and I thought that would be cute on there. And I don't know what else I'll do on it. Yay, what transfers did you get? I can't remember. It's almost dry. I'm using the Fusion Decoupage and Transfer Gel today. Oh, that's a pretty one. I have lots of little pieces of that one left. Since this is such a small piece of wood, I'm just not gonna do a starter strip. I'm just gonna put it on there. Y'all see me? Yes. Not used to having two cameras. A little too wet. I'm still hearing myself. It keeps turning up. Okay. All right, put that one aside and let it dry. Good morning, everybody. Y'all say hey as you're coming in. Let me know what you did this weekend. Let's see. I can't remember what I was going to put on what. Oh, that was definitely on that one. Okay. It is actually about the same. They're supposed to be calling me for physical therapy, but they haven't called me yet, and I'm just going to have to go to the beach with a sore back. I'll just try to keep my feet up as much as I can. Okay, that's the one. Yeah. All right, this one is one of the Roy Cycled from Sonnet's Maker's box. This was a fall one, I believe. Some kind of masterboard, but these butterflies fit perfectly on here, on this little piece of wood. She did give me a Toradol shot, which that helped for a few days. It didn't relieve it completely, but it was definitely much better. And I think according to insurance, we need to wait about 6 weeks before I can have an MRI, and they'll pay for it. So if y'all see me shifting around a lot, that's why. She did do an x-ray, and of course nothing's broken or anything, which I didn't think it was. I'm pretty sure it's just sciatica pain. Yeah, my husband used glucosamine for his joints and stuff. I should probably try that. So I mist the decoupage paper, which really helps eliminate wrinkles. And then I go over the top again with the decoupage gel. This one is a beautiful one too. This one's is a fall one, but I think because of this deer, we can probably use it for Christmas too. So I'm not putting the whole deer on because let me see. Where's my handles? don't want to cover him with the handles either. There we go. That gets the birds, the butterflies, and the deer. Look at these beautiful sunflowers too. Do this one this way. This one already had a tray on it. It had these, which I'm not really crazy about these handles. So I picked out some different ones that still worked in the same holes that are here. I had a little bit of a setback with Shop Kitty. I did not work Saturday, so I had my daughter here working Saturday. And Shop Kitty's very afraid of anybody except for me, and she got stuck in the building. She came in to eat because ants are getting her food outside, so I've been feeding her inside. And then she went and hid and customers were coming in, and she wouldn't go back. She couldn't get back outside fast enough. Good morning, Vicki. Thank you for coming. Today I have 4 pieces of random wood that I'm making some trays and some art out of. Anyway, so this morning she was scared to come in. She's still so skittish. I don't think she's ever really been around humans. I know it's really going to traumatize her when I take her to the vet, but I'm going to wait till I get back from the beach to do that. So I'll be around. I don't want to do it and then leave. Just hopefully she don't get pregnant between now and then. So I think she had them other babies about 6 weeks ago. Hey, Linda. So glad you made it. I got a bunch of random wood pieces that I am decoupaging today. Making trays and art with. And I got both my cameras working. I said I was going to work on it last week till I figured it out. And guess when I worked on it? This morning, right before I went live. Thankfully, I did get it figured out. I had watched a couple of videos, so I kind of figured out that backwards way to do it. Hey, Barb. Good morning, Libby. Yeah, the 2 cameras is cool, and y'all can see what I'm doing. I got one of my son's old phones and charged it last night because the one I had last week, I think, was the problem. It was just too old. It hadn't been updated in a long time. All right, no wrinkles. Yay. And we got one more. Hello, Upcycling NZ. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This paper I do know is Typography Love. I have used it as background on several things. I'm going to do that part. Where's my scissors? So I can save this. I'm not going to do this one in sections. I think it'll be easy enough. I really do try. I mean, I'm here just about every day. Typically, my shipping days are Tuesday and Friday. But if I'm going to town and going by the post office, I will go ahead and do a different day if I have some orders that go out. Thank y'all so much for ordering from me. If you get a chance when you get that email, go leave a review. I have, I think, over 300 5-star reviews on my website. So that really helps. Like when people Google the items, it'll pop me up. Hello, Mia. That one ran on really easy. I love this paper. This one already had holes too, which I'm going to use different handles, but it'll still cover the holes. Okay. Hello from Poland. Good morning, daydreamers. I see somebody call me grandma, but I do not take offense to that. I am a grandma. Good morning. Okay, I know it's not Georgia. I'm trying to remember what you actually go by. My brain ain't working. Let's see. Clean my brushes just a little bit. I don't have any water out. So these are the handles. I know I'm going to do two of these into trays. And this is for the big one. Brenda, yes. And this is for this one. And I don't think I'm going to do trays out of them other two. The little one, I think those are just going to be little shelf sitters and art pieces. All right, what was the first one I did? Let's see. I know nothing's going to be dry enough. Here's the waiting part here is waiting for these to dry enough to sand off the edges, and they are nowhere near it. So I'm going to run my dryer for a minute. Hold your ears. I'm at least going to get them started drying. I know that's loud. Sorry. If I try to sand the edges before they're good and dry, I will rip the paper, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to have to be a little patient. All right, I think this one might be okay. Oh no, it's stuck to the side. That's okay. We're going to paint over that. Yeah, nobody click on that video. Let's see. Block user on YouTube. Oh no. I got to log in. Uh-oh. I got a call. Okay. Now I can't see y'all's stuff. One of my cameras is frozen. Hold on, I'm getting it. Okay. There we go. But I still can't see y'all's comments. It's all because I try to block that person. Okay. I'll be right back.